podcast. We just serve a real, no toast. Yeah. Came a broken home, quiet nights, loud fights, heart split, first love, turn lies, cold eyes. Business crash, thought that was my last try, but I bet on myself, watch the old me die. Picked up a camera, turned pain to a paycheck. 10 years in, big brands on the name tag. Still remember eating dust in the same flats. Now I frame the world, but I never changed tracks. Quick sip podcast, take a hit, level up. Every story from the mud to the top, never stuck. We got hustlers, builders, ones that never gave up. If you fall, stand tall, we ain't never backing up. Quick sip podcast, all the wounds, all the wins. Every loss got a cost, but it's sharpened our skin. From the gutter to the glow, still respect where I've been. I'll never forget my roots, let the real begin.
It will be similar throughout.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's your own core ideas, your own personal self. I think that's important.
So, there was a moment that you were talking about the fraud and failure, right? So, was there any moment that you realized that you cannot keep living like this anymore?
Yeah, I think the moment came.
What changed? What changed from being you thought that it's a fraud and being a failure? What changed that you did, or was it a habit? You forced habit to change, or you gradually change your style?
No, I don't think I ever changed my style. I think the feeling of fraud was always an in thing for me. It's like
It's a constantly.
it's a constant thing. It's like an imposter syndrome. It's like you
that's the
feel
word.
like you are someone else. You're someone else. You're not being who you are, and it's very hard because it's very hard to not feel that way because of social media.
Yeah.
Because everything is everywhere.
Yeah.
Unless you totally stay out of it, which in online is pretty much impossible.
Impossible.
Unless you don't look at what other people are doing,
Yeah.
it's hard not to take any form of reference.
Even if you stroke a certain chord, hey, this song.
Yeah.
But to you, it's like, whose song is this?
Exactly. And it's so you can't. I never. So it's always been a part of me. Okay, is this copying? Then after a while, I don't really force it on myself, but I realize that you just need to show up as who you are. Because there's just so many things out there that are the same. And I don't want to compare. It's healthy comparison, but I don't want to compare myself too much with what other people are doing. As long as I have something that I can identify myself with, okay, maybe let's say music-wise, I'm a singing bass player.
Yeah.
I got a lot of singing bass player, what?
Correct.
But I just identify myself, okay, as that, and then what do I do from there? And that's good enough. Yeah. Like maybe you are a singing drummer or a drummer that plays that, something like that. Once again, direction.
Like Eagles lah. The drummer sings what?
Yeah, Don Henley, right? So as long as you have a certain direction for that, and then you create your own stuff, I think that's good enough already. Yeah, there's no need to think that you're copying and all that.
So, in Compass and Grid, right, you talk about rebuilding your core
Yes.
a lot. What does that actually mean in practical terms?
So rebuilding your core is coming back to what actually matters to you. End of the day, it starts with identifying something that you truly value, something that has meaning to you. Because if we are always doing things, then we are keeping busy, but are you moving or moving forward? Are you just moving? Are you just
Are you like wandering around,
Yeah.
or are you moving forward?
Yeah. Like, I mean, you don't have to answer this now, but I'm asking, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
It's for your own, What is the value and meaning of this? You know for yourself, right? So rebuilding your core is to come back to something that has a value, meaning for you.
Like what you said, you are a bass
I'll give you an example. A lot of people say that I value my health. Yeah, I want a better life. But these are very general. Everybody wants a better life. What is better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want more money.
Everybody wants money.
I want more money, right? So it's not just about naming what you value and what means something to you. You got to make it practical. Okay? So you turn that value into things that you can do. So for example, you say, I want better health. So maybe what you should be doing is you got to jaga your makan lah, right? I mean, I won't go into details, but you know, jaga your makan. Maybe you need to walk more,
Yeah.
move a bit more, sleep better,
Yeah,
something like that, right? Okay. Then after you take all these practical steps, so you have the meaning, you have practical steps. The next thing, you take it up another level. You set something that you set your standard. So I say that, okay, maybe I will not take sugar drinks for, I don't know, 30 days. I will not touch sugar. I get up every day, I must walk 1 hour
Yeah.
or whatever. It's a standard. You cannot go below that standard. So value, practical things, and then a standard for yourself. And this is how we rebuild the core. And of course, with all this, right, that's where the grit comes in, the resilience comes in. Because if you do this for one day,
Yeah.
you cannot get results.
In Malay, they call semangat 1 minute ni.
You semangat,
Then tomorrow, forget it lah.
correct. Like you first half, semangat, the second half, you let go.
Same like fasting ah. Today you fasting, the next day, hey bro, you smoking ah. Relax ah bro.
Exactly, right? So this is where the grit comes in. And we want to take it, we don't want to make it so difficult that it seems like a super long journey. You know, we want to be able to do it for a certain period of time where it's not that long, but it's also short enough to see a results. So for me, I think 90 days which is a quarter of a year. If you think about it, if we have certain value, okay, this value, these are the things that I want to do, and we do it, and we set a standard. We don't go below that standard. We do it for 90 days. Then we see the results after that. Hey, am I improving, or is this not right? And then we change. Yeah. So this is where the grit comes in. We hold it and we do it for a certain period of time, long enough to see results. Yeah. So rebuilding your core, I think. So that is what I feel. You got to do it. You got to find all these things that you can do. It doesn't have to be a very big thing. Simple things that you have total control of, right? And you do it for a certain amount of time. Yeah, so that's how we build our core.
I understand.
Consistency.
Okay, you talk about small changes and structure. You put that in place that slowly gives you back in control. So
Yes.
how do you actually manage to be like what? Okay, let me rephrase it.
Yeah.
What was the first small changes or structure that you put in place that slowly gave you back control?
Because early on we talked about, let's give a bit of context first. Early on I talked about, why do I have to keep seeking validation
Correct.
from other people? Right? So I realized that every time all this music, all these things we do, it's all about other people supporting you.
Yeah.
So I think, I think that I cannot do this, right? So what is that one thing that is fully 100% my responsibility?
Never mind.
Yeah, because I'm not talking.
Ignore her.
What's this one thing that's 100% your responsibility?
To entertain, to provide information.
No. Okay, for me, it's my health.
Okay.
No, I cannot make someone run for me, ma.
Correct.
I cannot make someone eat less for me.
I understand.
So I found that grounded me, right? So that kind of made me take control of my life again. The easiest way for someone who feels lost, in my opinion, and you want to take control back of life, you always start with your health. It's the easiest because that is 100% you.
Correct.
Nobody can in the world.
It's your responsibility.
It is your responsibility.
Yeah.
We're talking about health. We're not just talking about physical, mental, emotional, anything. So you can go into any of that. Right? So if you want control again, you do that first. So for me is when I was, because of all this validation shit, I cannot take it already. Then I realized, hey, but when I was playing, I feel I eat too much food. Sometimes you overeat, you feel sluggish. Why? What's going on? No, I wanted to take control of my health again. So I started very small. I just said that, okay, I am going to track my calories. I know a lot of people don't like to track.
Aiyo, you're leceh.
That one very leceh, but I tell you, it really works because we can eyeball it. I say, today I eat this, I eat that. Okay, about this, then maybe this one. But when you physically look at it, right? I did it for like 9 days. Then I tried it. I said, hey, wow, I only left 200 calories. And 200 calories, I tell you, is not a lot. This is one small bag of nuts.
Yeah.
Right. So sometimes we overeat and all that. So I track my calories. It was for me, it was a bit leche, but everybody's different, right? And I also had, and then after that, I also told myself, okay, I'm going to walk 20,000 steps a day.
20,000?
Yeah.
I always do only 10, yeah.
Yes. I mean,
That's
yeah,
good
it's
enough.
okay. 20,000, you know. And I want to do it for 100 days. So that's 2 million steps. But that's my goal. Don't have to start so big. Right? You always go small. Just start small. Even something like making your bed. I call it micro sovereignty. I think it's in chapter 2 or 3. Little things that make you feel like you can do something.
Oh no. Hold on.
Oops. Bang.
So many.
Well, we play with Amber. So
Okay.
yeah, so little things. Little things that you can do. Like you, for example, you make the bed. Last time I don't make the bed. And then why? I'm coming back to sleep. Why I bother?
Yeah.
Right. But when you get up and you do something,
I heard about this.
You do something small, right? You do something small, you feel like you're
Achievement.
Achievement.
Ah.
Even little achievement is good. And then after that, we do something called habit stacking. James Clear made it popular in his book, Atomic Habits. What you do is you stack another habit on top of this. So after you make the bed, I will drink 1 cup of water. Simple. But of course, it has to be consistent. Right? We cannot wait for motivation. Yeah, if you wait to be motivated, you never do anything.
Yeah.
You have to have systems. Yeah, so consistency is always, much better than motivation. So I feel that in order to take back control, always start with little things that you can do that you have 100% control of.
I see.
And then from there, once you know that you can achieve this, we do a little bit more. These little things compound over time. So don't think that it's a small thing. If you do something small over a long period of time, it becomes a very important part of your life. Yeah.
Understand.
So that's how I did, small thing at a time, one small thing at a time to get there.
So, at what point did your experience turns into words? When did you decide that this needed to become a book? Let's go back to what we spoke about earlier on.
I
So
think
upon whatever all the stories that you have told me is really from inside. But what channels that into bringing it into?
the idea of writing the book was always there. I wasn't much of a reader as a kid. I didn't really like reading novels, but I read a lot of magazines and I read a lot of things. I read a lot of non-fiction. And I feel that all these books really do give me an inspiration of my life. Like maybe I can try this, maybe I can try that. Maybe, what he say makes sense. How come I never thought about that?
Yeah.
So, like, I've been writing music so many years, right? Is there something else that I can expand my creativity on? So this was like maybe.
Were you afraid of being like judged initially? Like, hey, you are not even a writer. Why you want to do all this?
Fraud
Ah.
Feel like a fraud. Yeah. At first, yes. But at the end of the day, you just
Fuck it lah.
whatever lah. People say whatever they want to say. What?
Yeah.
If you don't want to read, then don't read lah. Right? Nobody put a gun to your head, right?
Yeah, true.
So I do feel that way sometimes. Even now also. Like when I submitted my books for editorial reviews, I'm not sure what they will review it, but one of them came back a 4-star review. I'm like, wow. I'm
Congratulations.
very, very touched by
Yeah.
it, right? And one of the review sites, Book Life Reviews, chose it as an editor's pick.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot buy. They cannot buy.
Yeah.
You cannot buy editor's pick. And so like, wow.
That one not like buying followers, no.
Yes, yeah. Cannot buy, So when I got it, I was like, wow, it's nice. It's nice to have a form of validation. But no, I mean, if you don't have lah. I really hope that it will get to, get this book can go out to people and help people. And I had all these things that I've experienced throughout my life, stayed as ideas, never really write it down. Then it's only a few years ago that I decided to, okay, it's time to take this seriously. Can I do something like that? Can I expand out of just writing music? I want to go and help other people as well.
So, do you see yourself doing this 20 years down the road? Still doing writing?
Actually, yes.
Ah.
I already have some.
Does it makes you feel healed? Like you there a certain weight that's lifted from the shoulder and you like...
I think it's more of reflection. And when I read the book, I'm like, oh, wow, I go through. Of course, I never write every single thing down.
Correct, true.
But it's more of the process, right? Yeah, I look back. Oh, I went through this. I went through that. It's a reflection of my life and somewhat a form of healing. Yeah.
Does it excite you? Like to know another 30 years down the road what was going to happen with this journey of becoming a writer?
It does actually. I think it's a different phase of my life. I think music, maybe we have a lifespan.
Yeah, I was
Do you
talking
think
about
so?
it. Yeah,
We have a certain lifespan. I mean, we can play till we're dead, no?
correct.
But we still need to maybe have the physical abilities to do so. Whereas writing, nowadays, you don't need feather, no? You just
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I think that longevity-wise, that's good for me as well. So I translate my ideas into something else. So I already have a few ideas in my head.
For the next book.
For the next few, actually.
Oh.
I hope that they will come true lah. I don't know. But I think moving forward, this is what I want to do for a while. I'll still give music a shot. I still have some songs which I want to do. But I will focus on this more right now. Yeah.
Okay, last question.
Yes.
If someone reads Compass and Grit while feeling lost in their own life, what do you hope they will take away from your story?
I think at the end of the day, what I want readers to understand is that you don't need to have everything figured out before you start. You know, a lot of us, we wait for the right moment.
Yeah.
We wait for the stock price, or we wait to feel that we can do something.
Yeah.
Sure or not? Betul lah, can lah. Never mind lah, wait lah.
Yeah, wait lah.
We wait and see lah. By the time you wait and see, right, you feel stuck. And you know,
And it gets heavier.
yeah. And we, like I said earlier on, a lot of us wait to be motivated to do something. But motivation doesn't come. You know, you always have to have a certain system to go forward. And before you feel motivated later when the results come in, the small steps, right? So, and if you feel lost, it's okay. Nobody has it figured out. Our parents never had it figured out.
Yeah, of course.
We only got one chance.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
Wait. Wait. I think he hungry. Hungry or not? Never mind, we wait.
We wait until he can talk lah.
Wait until he can
Then we
talk.
decide lah.
Then we give him food. Right, what? Try ma. This one don't want. This milk powder cannot.
Yeah.
That one try. Never. Wait, what happened? You know. Then wait until when? So don't wait. Even if it's something small, what matters is you start. Because these small actions will give you that control again. It will build the momentum, and over time, these small actions will help you to rebuild your life. And don't say no to yourself before you even try. You know, just give yourself a chance to do whatever you want to do. There's this quote that I have it on my wall. You know Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah.
He's like one of my heroes. He was also better known for Rambo,
Yeah.
Rocky.
Yeah.
And one of his movies, have you watched it? Rocky Balboa?
Yeah.
The last one?
Yeah.
The phrase where he was talking to
To the
his son.
Yeah.
Do you remember what he
Yeah,
said?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. For those who don't know, it's something like nothing is going to hit as hard as life.
Life.
Right? It will beat you down and keep you at your knees if you let it. But it's not about how hard you hit back. It's about how how hard you can get hit, and keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward.
How much you can take and keep moving forward. Because life will knock you down. We will all fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
It's the resilience lah.
Yes. And if you let failure keep you where you are, then you will forever
never
be
move.
there. If you wait for motivation, you will never move. So move one step at a time. Start first, and then the rest will follow. I think that's the one of the things that I hope people can.
This has been the most personal podcast episode I ever conducted. And for what I've listened, it's like really coming through the heart, from the heart. No? So, if you guys ever, okay, in 3 words, your own words,
Wow.
how do you summarize your book? 3 words.
Go and buy.
Go and buy and go and find out.
Find out.
Alright, before we continue with the episode, let's take a quick moment to talk about today's sponsor. Today's episode is brought to you by Ida Sani, who represents a brand called Pharmacy. Now, what's very interesting about Pharmacy is that it's not just another brand for beauty you randomly see online. It actually comes from a pharmaceutical background, so there's a stronger focus on quality, formulation, and everyday usability. They carry a full range of products from makeup, skincare, haircare, all the way to personal care items. And the whole idea is simple: make self-care accessible without making it expensive. It's really affordable, guys. You have to go through the website to take a look at what they have in store on their website. Some of their more popular products includes their VFX Pro foundation, which a lot of creators like because of the coverage and smooth finish. And also their T3 skincare line, which is more than a gentle everyday use side. But I think what really stands out for this is not just buying products. Pharmacy also gives people opportunity to turn this into something more, whether it is a side hustle or even building a small business through sharing and selling products. I think in today's world where everyone is trying to find different income streams, that is worth looking at it. So, if you're someone who is into self-care or even curious about starting something on the side, you can check out Ida Sani's and see what Pharmacy is all about. I'm not gonna lie, I did use some of these products on myself. So, like this one, this is the horse chestnut balsam. It's really cooling. It's if after a long tiring day at work or workout, this will set you fine. And also, if you see my recent video, is the Candula skincare product here. So this one is also quite good. You can see on my face, do I look young? Do I look young? Alright guys, get on with the show. Thanks.
Come on. Yes.
So this book, okay, where is it available? Can you like share to the viewers?
This book is available on, currently it's only available on Amazon. There are other websites which I will try to release it on, but it will be out officially on Amazon on the 1st of June 2026.
1st of June.
Yes, officially. This is the what we call the proof. It's not the official thing, but almost the whole feel.
You did bring the Amazon one, right?
Yes. So let me show you.
It's a hardcover, very nice.
The Amazon one is this. You can see that there's a list that says not for sale. So Amazon has a proof cover. This is the hardcover. It's 6 inch by 9 inch, and that one is 5 by 8. So this is slightly smaller.
Sure.
The pre-order of the ebook, if you're reading it on Kindle, is available now. So maybe we can share the link.
Yeah, I will share the link on here.
Below. You can order the ebook pre-order. Now it's only 99 cents. Wow. So a little bit goes a long way, as we have learned.
Support.
Yeah, thank you very much. So hardcover, and this will come out on 1st of June.
1st of June. 1st of June, guys.
And I hope that I'm trying to approach bookstores here, Kinokuniya, Popular. I hope they will support. Maybe if they don't, it's okay. I mean.
But it's quite interesting book. I really love how you lay out the what other people you what do you call it? Case case study.
case
You put
study.
in, I find that, oh, this is relatable. Oh, you pull from here. Oh, okay, this happened. Oh, this from this person. Oh, this quote came from me. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Ah.
because it is relatable, and I want to actually, this book is mainly focused on men. Women can get the concepts as well, or you can get the concepts for your partner or your dad, your brother. You know, you can understand, because I feel men slightly different from women.
Yeah.
We meet life, you know,
Yeah.
we have our own struggles.
Yeah, and we don't talk about it.
Yeah. You know, so I hope that this can really target into that midlife.
Not crisis, not crisis.
Yeah. It's like it's a search for meaning.
Yeah.
Really, you know, and I think everything we do, we must have a meaning. If not, it's not worth, you know. Like, I mean, I'm saying on this interview now, I can say it, and I will say it, like my dad is 80. Every day he sit on the couch, he watch the news, he watch CNA for the whole day, you know.
Autopilot, really?
Autopilot, yeah. I came out from my room, right? Trump bombed this place, don't know what. I go do my thing, I come out from my room again, he's still bombing, you know.
Yeah.
Then I realize it's repeat lah. He just sit there the whole,
I look.
no meaning.
Ah.
Okay lah, maybe that is his meaning lah. He happy lah. Then so be it lor. But I find that you if you don't have something that can take you to your, you know, later years,
Yeah, epiphany.
very hard, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hope that.
Then you be stuck like Groundhog Day.
Yes. Oh, God, they just- you know exactly what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's tough, you know. So yeah, I hope that this book will help.
Okay,
people.
on your last parting words to the new people who wants to purchase your book, what would you like to say to them? Your parting words to them.
Parting words to them. I'm not a writer. I'm not. I never set out to be one. I'm just, and I never wrote. I didn't write this book. From like I know, I'm not like a teacher. You know, I'm not like some guru. I'm not some doctor. And I'm not here to tell you what you should do with your life. But this book came out of experience. It came out of a lot of hardship, a lot of
Blood and sweat.
different phases of my life. And I just want you to know that if you're going through something and you feel like you're alone, you're not. I might not know you personally, but I want you to know that, you know, you don't give up hope on life. There's always something that you can do. There's always some meaning that you can find in your struggles, in your difficulty, and that's where we become better men. That's where we become better human beings. So, you know, if you'd like to find out more, you can check out this book. And I hope that my experiences, my life journey can inspire or maybe help you rebuild your life and become a better human being. And don't forget to support the Quick Sit podcast. This guy is, you know, doing it out of love, out of passion, you know, and it's fantastic, I think.
Because when I stopped doing photography and weddings, that's the sense of, I need a reason. What should I do next? I've been providing people with moments of joy. Then what should I do to give back to the community?
Wow.
Yeah. Inspiring the next generation.
Yeah.
Maybe the next generation, this guy is a writer. Maybe I should do it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a musician. I want to try.
Yeah. And it's in chapter 9 of my book, A Legacy. Like, what kind of legacy you want to leave? You know, how can you help other people? Right? It's not money, whatever.
Maybe I should write my own book.
You should. Yeah. No, you should. No, I think you should. I think everybody has something in them.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be perfect. Just start. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, just go for it. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nelson Tan, or should I say Wolfgang Nelson?
Yes, that's my pen name. Wolfgang Nelson.
So thank you for gracing us.
No, thank you.
With your stories.
Honor's on mine.
Yeah. So hopefully we can see him again next time. maybe on your musical journey?
Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely come back anytime. Yeah, I love doing this kind of stuff. But nobody asked me question. The only question my mother asked me is, "What time? Why you come home so late?" Huh? What's this?
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. See you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Laughter in my face, they were crossing the line. Doubt in my ear, but it turned into fire. I never gave up, I just took it higher. Took it higher. From the back alley to the backstage passes, Singapore nights, now I'm shooting all the masses. Used to chase shots, now I'm chasing that shot in the frame. Same hunger in my stomach, I just changed the game. Interviewing winners, they all been where I've been. Blood on the canvas before they ever get the win. Every story that you hear, got a bruise, got a swing. You ain't losing, you just learning how to step in the ring. Yeah, quit shit. Raise that glass up high, from the worst to the worst to the reason you try. We drink to the win.